Welcome back to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
It's your girl, Hannah.
It's your girl Hannah, your boy Caleb. We're here with a fun episode. Every episode's a fun episode, in my opinion.
You play with us.
You know, when you're doing the show with us, every episode's a fun episode. You know, when you're doing an episode with people you love, people you care about, people you respect, people you treasure. You know what I'm saying?
And we care about each other here, don't we?
We care about each other. We respect each other. We love each other. You know, we're family. Just want to do like a little quick announcement before we get into the episode. We have made the decision, based off of the writer's strike and the actor's strike going on right now, that we are not going to be talking about new or upcoming releases on the podcast or on our TikTok or Instagram until the actors and writers get fair pay and wages and their demands met.
Yes.
Yep, so that's all we're going to say about that. So we're not going to be talking about Barbie, Oppenheimer, Killers of the Flower Moon, Bodies, anything like that, unless these studios can respect the people that make them run.
And we wholeheartedly stand by the people on strike. And we support.
We support them. I would be out on the picket lines with them if I lived anywhere near any of those areas. But I don't. I think it's important to recognize that some people I've seen spreading a lot of like hate and stuff to people who are talking about current movies coming out. And I want to say that the guilds have, you know, like the Writers Guild and the Actors Guild, they have said that if you have a career and you make your money talking about movies and upcoming releases, and a lot of times these people have like critics and stuff have contracts and whatnot with some of these studios, it is okay if you talk about those. I'm sure Hannah will. I definitely will be talking about new releases on my Twitter, right? I don't make money off the podcast, obviously. Neither of us do. We don't make money off talking about movies, so there's no like reason for us to talk about new releases. It's just, you know, if we talk about new releases, the only reason that we would be doing that is because we would be supporting the studios, which we don't want to do. Anything you want to add to that?
I think you summed it up pretty well.
We'll
be primarily focused on movies pre-strike.
Yep. So any movie that came out pre-strike, any show that came out pre-strike, any news. I mean, sometimes, you know, movie news will drop. I'm not sure how we feel about covering stuff like that, but not much will drop because actors and writers and stuff can't work. So
yeah,
I'm not sure how much of that will drop. But anything that came out or happened pre-strike, we are going to talk about, or we have the ability to talk about. We're open to talking about whatever, however you want to phrase it. And yeah, I feel like it's, you know, it's going to suck. It kind of sucked that it happened right before Barbie and Oppenheimer because I wanted to talk about those. But, you know, that's fine. They'll make sacrifices. I saw this tweet that said that studios are losing like $600,000 every day because of production delays and because they're canceling projects and stuff. And I think that's great.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe one thing we could talk about, I don't know how much you've been kind of paying attention to the strikes and whatnot, but I wanted to kind of mention just how evil some of these studio heads are.
Some of the things I've been saying are horrific to say.
Yeah, they've not been good. I don't know if you saw this, but they, I think it was outside of Universal Studios. I'm not exactly sure which one. Maybe it was outside of a different studio, but they trimmed all of the trees outside of the place, which is where a lot of the people that were on the picket lines were getting like their shade and stuff.
Are you fucking serious?
So they trimmed the trees, and it turns out actually they might have been illegal because those are state, like, city trees, and the city goes and trims them when it's time for them to get trimmed, and like it wasn't that time, so they actually could be in legal trouble over that, which would be a really cool thing.
That would be amazing.
That'd be great. But I feel like something's been on my mind lately for a movie, and I feel like now would be a good time to bring it up since, you know, it came out a while ago. High School Musical. Great movie.
Great movie.
I love High School Musical. I'm a High School Musical guy.
Iconic trilogy.
What's your favorite one out of the three?
I think
Hulk is here to join us. He's our cat.
Oh yeah, he's the biggest High School Musical stan. Actually,
He's a High School Musical fanboy.
Should we ask him?
Hulk, what is your favorite High School Musical movie? He said High School Musical 3. Oh my god.
I know for a fact he's a huge Scream.
Oh, he's a Scream, like the song.
Yeah.
That is my song, bro.
You are Troy.
I am so Troy coded. I play basketball. I can sing really well.
You're torn between what you want to do, like, and what like your father expects from you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Are you saying that number 3 is your favorite one?
It's tough. That's a tough question because go ahead.
I do think number 3 is one of my favorites. Oh, hi.
I'm not sure what you think. We don't really talk about High School Musical that.
No, we don't. Should I just like let out some of my like opinions right here?
Go out, let out your opinions.
Think a while ago there was like this viral tweet. It was like the villain of the movie and the real villain, and the movie villain was Sharpay and the real villain was Gabriella. And I want to put it out right now that Sharpay is the villain. And
it's true.
She was doing everything that she fucking could to get Troy and number 2, and she was fucking making Gabriella's life a fucking mess, making that poor girl miserable. Like, I am sorry y'all hate the pretty academic girls just because you can't be them. But you know what? Just because you don't get Gabriella doesn't mean you are allowed to spread hate on her. I'm sorry you get F's in school. I'm sorry you don't get the boy. But y'all are just bitter and resentful, and that's why you relate to Sharpay. But that's not to say I don't support a bad bitch. That's not to say I don't support women's wrongs, because I do.
Depends.
Yeah, it depends.
She's terrible in those movies, especially the second one. She is a horrible person.
She is fucking. And Troy did not want her.
That's the thing, is like Troy really does not want her in those movies, and she just keeps prying. I mean, you can honestly, like when guys keep begging for sex and begging and begging and begging, and then you find out they're like, oh, okay, like I guess we can fuck. Is that how like this kind of like in a way, like assault, right? Or it's like guilt, rape, or whatever the fuck. I don't know what the technical term is. Coercion, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thank you. This is why she's on the podcast, because she knows all the technical aspects about these things. It's like she was really trying to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like, she had no chemistry with Troy.
None. At all.
And yeah, she was like the bad bitch, but like.
Okay, can we talk about? Let's just talk about something maybe like I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but the worst thing that High School Musical did was who is Sharpay's brother? What is his name? Ryan. Oh my god, bro.
He's gay.
The queer silencing of Ryan.
Yes.
And High School Musical 3 is unbelievable. That man is gay as fuck.
I literally do think he is confirmed to be gay.
But he got with
Kelsey?
Kelsey or whatever the fuck her name is, yeah.
She's just a beard for him.
She's a beard.
She's his beard.
I mean, wasn't he? Because I feel like they were kind of setting up like a Ryan, and had kind of like a low-key crush on Troy. You know what I'm saying?
Ryan and Chad and
High School Musical 2.
Dance.
I don't dance. I know you can.
I want to hear
not
like
a chance.
your top 5 High School Musical songs.
Fuck, man, that's a toughie.
Do you want me to do from each movie so it's a little easier?
So let me look at the Spotify, because I don't know what they're all called.
I'm gonna do that too.
So let me look at the Spotify.
I'm pretty sure I could do it off the top of my head, but
I know a lot of the ones that I like. But again, it's just kind of.
Did you know that Troy's not voiced by Zac Efron in the first one?
I do know that.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little congested right now.
So, Get Your Head in the Game is a classic.
Yes.
That's got to be up there.
Get your head in the game.
Get your head in the game.
I do love.
That shit's fire, bro.
To the status quo.
That's when in the capture. Gotta stick to the status quo. Mm-hmm. That one's great. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Breaking Free is good. I like that one.
Yeah.
A little bit underrated in my opinion.
I like
There's not that many, to be honest.
Yeah, the first one is not.
It's not that full.
It doesn't really give.
No, the first one's not giving.
It's not giving. Number 2 is when it starts giving.
Okay, number 2. Here we go. So I love Fabulous.
Fabulous. Okay.
I like Work This Out.
Okay.
I love Gotta Go My Own Way.
Gotta Go My Own Way is my favorite. The most. Listen, it itches my brain, and it's just perfect to me.
I gotta go my own way.
She's like, Troy. It's like the way she says it.
She eats that shit up, bro.
I love a good sigh in a song, or like, and like you feel so much emotion from it.
And I love how she just like gets in the minivan at the end of the movie, at the end of the song. You know what I mean? I'm like, what do you think the mom is thinking? Her mom picked her up, right? What do you think her mom is thinking, like in that scene? She's like, what the fuck?
Every single time Gabriella sings her melodramatic song about Troy and having to leave, I eat it up every time, because in number 3 she sings Walk Away, and she's just fucking singing in her cool ass house. She has like a walking outside her room. It's so fucking cool, and she's like leaves to go to college without telling. Like, that is me. That is me. Okay. I don't dance. Gotta Go My Own Way. Bet on It.
Bet on It is top 3 High School Musical songs of all time.
Yeah.
That song.
I love a good Troy solo. I love a good Troy solo.
I need a good Troy solo in my life every once in a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever just wake up and you just start like doing your own solo?
He's a good fucking. It's the angst, the teenage angst, the feeling like you don't know what you want to do with your life, but you want to do, but you have so much expectations from other people. You're under pressure. Number 3.
The Boys Are Back is a good one.
Boys Are Back.
Scream. Scream's my favorite.
Scream is the best.
That might be the best High School Musical song of all time.
Yeah. The day the door was closed.
There's a Bad Flower song that sounds exactly like Scream.
Really? Which one?
I swear to God, it's which one is it? It's from their EP. Let me look that up. Can't remember what it is.
Can I Have This Dance? I swear to God, if I never get to dance, I never got to dance on top of a school's roof, and for that I'm so angry.
One of my more disappointing moments in life.
I never had my Can I Have This Dance moment.
I think it's White Noise. I could be wrong.
Noise.
Let me. I sent a text to Madison one time about it, and I was like, "This song."
Wait, why is this giving Scream from High School Musical 3 senior year?
I would listen to that song all the time, bro.
Hey, buddy. Hulk is just like prowling around the set. Our studio. You know, you can look up messages.
It's on Snapchat. It's like a snap I sent. I saved it. Yeah, I know I can look up fucking messages on fucking messages, bro.
Okay, shit. Goddamn.
I'm not sure. Sorry, guys. I don't know. There's a Bad Flower song, though, that sounds exactly like Scream from, it's like the same, like, rhythm.
Josh Katz is a High School Musical fan, confirmed.
Confirmed, he's a fan.
Can we get his confirmation? Can we get a response from Joshua Katz?
Can we sue him?
Why would we? No, we want him to be a supporter of the podcast. Can we get Bad Flower to comment on this?
Yeah.
Can we get a statement?
Can we get a statement, some kind of explanation for this, because it's very important to us that we know.
Were you referencing? Where did you grab inspiration from High School Musical for this song?
It has to have been. It's the same. We can't play it because of copyright and stuff, but it's the same kind of. I don't even know how to explain it. Afterwards, I'll let you listen to it so you can really hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever danced?
Have I ever danced?
And scream sang in an empty building? Because you had so much fucking emotions that you had to get it out.
I don't think I've ever been in a situation like that. Personally.
I wish I could sing. I wish I lived in a musical. Because, my life would be so much easier.
I thought one day about, what would happen if I just started, singing everything.
What if I was, at work and I just, started singing at work?
And then I was like, that would be
and
the
I was acting
cringiest fucking shit.
completely normal about it. And, I would just, break character and I'd just start talking again.
Isn't that, didn't that happen in Enchanted? When she gets into the real world and she starts singing, everybody's like, "What the fuck is she singing?"
What, girl? What?
Maybe not. I don't remember exactly how that.
You are not Jessica Day. You do not have to sing everything.
I wish I could though. I just wish I had a voice.
We just started singing on the podcast.
We are podcasters. We sing a song.
This is my. I feel so ashamed to say it sometimes. I love musicals.
Why are you ashamed to say that?
Because people fucking shit on theater kids so much, but I love it. I don't. Theater is just so amazing to me. And I would love to be able to sing so I could do theater because it just hits. Sometimes when I'm alone and I'm feeling a lot of angst or whatever, I put on some Les Mis or
Look down.
I pull up the Hamilton. No, I'm kidding.
I honestly, I've never listened to Hamilton. I listened to one song.
Listen,
it kind of slaps.
Can I say this?
It kind of slaps.
Hamilton
though.
does kind of slap. It does kind of slap. Some of the songs kind of go
though.
hard. I'm sorry. Nonstop, Helpless, Wait for It, Satisfied, Aaron Burr, Sir. I'm sorry. Can I say Lynn kind of went off?
He kind of ate with Hamilton.
He ate with Hamilton.
I'm just saying. He ate with Hamilton.
If the girls get it. But I've repressed this so much. But I need to come clean. There was a point in my life I could recite the entirety of most of the songs off Hamilton.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. If I could get a beat, I think I could Nonstop.
You could pick it up.
Nonstop is a 7-minute song, and the rap part on fucking Satisfied. Pardon me, are you Aaron Burr, sir? That depends. Who's asking? Oh, sure, sir. I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you. I'm getting nervous.
Eat.
It's so, bro. I want more of that. Fuck the founding fathers, fuck Alexander Hamilton, but I want more takes on history with that hip hop rap vibe.
A lot of people don't like it though, and I'm
because they don't know how to have fun.
Y'all don't get it. That's my thing. It's y'all don't.
I swear to God, I'm gonna go home on my way home today. I'm gonna blast Hamilton.
Yeah. I agree. I like watching musicals live. I like watching plays.
I don't think I've seen a musical live, but I have seen plays. I saw a Pride and Prejudice play. Yeah, it was really good.
Oh hell yeah! I kind of want to go to more, to be honest. Theater actors it's some of the most impressive acting you'll ever see in your entire life. What they do up there on the stage it's mesmerizing. It really is. It's really impressive. And that's why a lot of times it doesn't work in translation all the time, but when theater actors become film actors,
yeah,
they usually are just so much fucking better than normal actors.
Exactly.
And yeah,
I just think it's so fun I just love the idea of, like, singing. Like, like, I just love the, like, idea, like, the concept of singing in normal life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay. Like, think about, like, Glee.
Yeah.
Like, they just, like, sing songs that relate to current events in their life.
Mm-hmm.
And I fucking love that. Like...
And Glee, honestly, has the best versions of every song you've ever heard.
Literally. Bro.
Unpopular opinion, the Glee Christmas album is the best Christmas album of all time.
Fucking thank you. I put that shit on repeat as soon as November hits. I'm like, fa la 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 la, deck the halls. Like, it's so poppy and like upbeat.
I am constantly devouring that shit. No, Glee slaps.
Yeah.
I've only seen the first episode of Glee.
It's like shit happens.
Shit happens in that show.
If you want, I'm not gonna tell you to watch the entirety of Glee, but you should watch. Let me shout out.
You were there when I watched the first episode.
Yeah, I was there.
We were there together.
Yeah, we were there together. I make a lot of people watch the first episode of Glee.
I don't remember. I just remember the teacher was a little bit of a weirdo.
Will Schuster.
Yeah, he was
Mr. Shu. He's fucking pervert.
He's a perv for sure. He's a groomer. Speaking of groomers, I feel like we should address last episode.
Oh.
So
should we have to talk about it.
Yeah, we have to address this. So on the last episode, we uploaded a clip to our TikTok and Instagram Reel account that...
It contains some very harmful language.
Yep. We said that Jim Caviezel was, being blasphemous against God, potentially, and kind of an idiot because he got struck by lightning, like, a couple of times, and he took that as a sign to keep going.
Yeah.
And by saying this, we did not mean to
condone. We did not mean to support trafficking of any kind. Caleb and I are very strongly against child trafficking. We stand with victims and we stand with people who fight against such atrocities. And in no way did we mean to spread hate on Jim or Mel or Tim.
And we want to invite them onto the podcast
so we can apologize in person, because we know that they're fighting for a really good cause. And by acting in this movie, Jim Caviezel is single-handedly stopping trafficking.
He really is. And we all know Mel Gibson. He's a great guy, great stand-up guy.
He loves
Jewish people. He loves women. He has no problem with black people at all.
He is such a fucking good guy.
He's a great guy, and I want to make sure that I want to make sure that I'm looking directly into the camera at everybody. I want to say I am truly sorry for saying that Jim Caviezel was a QAnon conspiracy theorist, because
it's false.
It's false.
I'm
just, he said that on TV one time. He said that he was QAnon, like a white guy was KKK or something. So I took him at his word. I'm sorry that y'all know that he was just lying about that and he wasn't actually being truthful about that.
You guys know Jim Caviezel better than we do. You are very close with him.
You know him better than he knows himself. You know when he's being honest or not about something. So, yes.
I am deeply sorry to Mel Gibson, to Jim Caviezel,
to Tim. I don't know who Tim
Ballard.
is. Tim Ballard.
You did not at all lie in this movie. It is not fucking fraudulent at all. It completely happens. This shit is real, guys. And I feel very guilty for what I said in the last podcast, for almost making it sound like trafficking is a myth or it's not widespread, because it is widespread, and it's
literally every single child is getting human trafficked.
Yes. Yes.
And I just want to say I apologize to Jim Caviezel for saying that God wasn't sending him a message to continue playing Jesus Christ.
I do believe that Jim Caviezel is the only Jesus that could ever Jesus.
I also believe that. You know how people have a crucifix in their house, right? I have a crucifix, but it's Jim Caviezel on the cross because his performance was so realistic and lifelike that I now see him as Jesus Christ. So I am sorry, Jim Caviezel.
I have Mel Gibson on a crucifix. I want to go on record and say that Caleb and I do know how to write in cursive.
I don't, actually. I mean, like, that comment kind of ate me up, though. Like,
fucking degenerates.
Just so people don't take us seriously, I am just joking. Fuck the haters.
Fuck who?
Fuck human traffickers.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, all seriousness, I really, best of luck on the resurrection of the Christ. I hope that's a great movie.
Yeah, I hope you don't get struck by lightning again.
Maybe you should do like method acting where you like die and then
he comes back.
he like actually dies and like comes back.
He gets resurrected.
I'm like, oh shit, maybe I should start doing religion again.
Him being a QAnon supporter, believer, is just method acting.
Yeah, no, he just really wanted to get into the role. I'm honestly so interested in seeing Sound of Freedom.
You want to see it?
Like, I low-key want to see it.
This morning I went to get coffee with my roommate, and he's like, do you want to see a movie? I was like, it depends on like what time. And he was like, oh, we could see Sound of Freedom at 12.
Does somebody want to give me a ticket? Isn't that the thing? Like, they've been giving out free tickets to everybody. Somebody give me a ticket to go see Sound of Freedom, and I'll go watch it.
Yeah. I'm scared to see it. It's like I just like know the demographic. That's
and we would go in there, and it would be all fucking.
Have you seen like those videos of like the theater walking out after Sound of Freedom? Not a single dry eye in sight, and they're all
old people,
old
white
fucks
people
that don't know how to dress.
Yeah.
Like it looks like fucking like Latin mass, but worse.
And it's like y'all don't even know what's going on. They don't got a clue in the fucking world.
They don't know. It's the same crowd that saw Unplanned,
which is one of the most devastating films I've ever seen in my entire life.
I saw this TikTok, and it was like, what American propaganda movie are you based on your style? And I was Sound of Freedom mixed with American Sniper.
Yikes.
I'm curious to see what you would be.
I kind of want to take that quiz. Okay, well, we got to take a little break. We'll come back, and we'll talk more about everything. Back to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. That was a fun break. Yeah. It's been 6 days.
6 days.
It's been a week since the last
food or water.
We're dying here. We're dying of thirst, dying of hunger.
Dying. We need shit.
We need shit in our fucking mouth.
Sustenance.
Shit in my mouth. Not you. That'd be gross. Okay, here's the question. It's an interesting question. If you could have one celebrity shit in your mouth, who would it be? You ever see that guy on TikTok that like does the weird like would you rather questions to like random people?
No.
So he goes up to people. He goes, okay, would you rather have Tom Cruise jizz in your mouth and like swallow it up, or would you rather have like, or like would you rather stuck on a used tampon with like shit on it?
The first one.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the first one again?
Tom Cruise's jizz in your mouth and then swallow it.
And then, but then what he'll do is they'll answer that, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he'll add shit to us. And then he'll be like, oh, yeah, okay, but Tom Cruise, his jizz has, like, it tastes like salmon.
That's not fair.
Well, this is what he does.
That's not fair.
And people will be like, no, you can't add shit. And then it's just funny and people laugh and stuff.
If I wanted a celebrity to shit in my mouth.
Yeah. This is what happens when we can't talk about movies.
Shit.
Yep, shit, exactly. Who would you have shit in your mouth?
Who do you think has good shit?
So you gotta do somebody. Well, here's a question. Okay, you gotta think about it logically. So would you do somebody who has a good diet, right? Because is their shit gonna taste more like fruits and vegetables and stuff like that? You know what I mean? Okay. Or would you rather shit like with somebody who doesn't have a good diet? Because like they're gonna have like little pizza bites in there. You know, they're having little things of like. I mean, they're gonna have little things of like fucking chocolate in there. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a little bit more flavorful, right?
Who's a good eater? Who's a good eater?
Or you gotta do somebody that you gotta think doesn't. What if you did something that was like constipated? That means they don't really shit that much, right?
Constipated is when you can't shit.
Right. So like they'll go over you. They'll be like, "I'm trying to shit," and like a little bit would come out, but like nothing. It wouldn't be that bad. So name me a celebrity who's constipated all the time.
Dude, what's a celebrity that's IBS?
That's a toughie. I have zero clue. No idea. I have no clue. Genuinely none. I have no idea. Zero clue.
I don't know either. I need to like figure this out.
This is a weird question. I'm not gonna.
I don't know if I want to answer this. I don't know if I want any celebrity to shit in my mouth.
I mean, I personally don't. You kind of make it seem like you're kind of into that a little bit.
What?
You're like, I don't really know if I would want a celebrity to. I'm like, I would absolutely not want.
I don't want a celebrity to shit in my mouth.
But
I don't have a scat. Guys, I don't have a scat kink.
Is that what that's called?
Yes.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I also don't have a piss kink.
Nope, I'm good on that. No, thank you.
I'm good on that shit.
I'm not very kinky. Is the thing.
I have a knife kink.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Seriously? Are you just fucking with me?
No, I like people to like get a knife out during sex.
That's not even true.
Like hold it to my throat.
You do not. I don't believe you. You're not tricking me.
I genuinely have a knife kink.
I don't believe you.
Do you want me to show you my...
No, I don't. What the fuck?
Test results?
Your test result. Oh, that's interesting. You've done the that's the purity test or whatever the thing is called, right? Or like the King's test, right?
I've done both rice purity test and the BDSM test.
I wonder if I saved my results.
I did just lie.
I knew you lied.
I don't have a knife kink.
I knew you lied. Whenever you do the results, you ever... I always feel like those results are like FBI sites because they always have like...
fucking like...
the age play questions. It's
like
always like...
bestiality and
yeah,
like...
it's like, do you pretend to be a child? Do you pretend that your partner is a child? I'm like,
The
no.
last two questions of the rice purity test are so fucking out of pocket. Have you ever engaged in an act of bestiality, or have you ever like forced someone to have sex with you?
I'm like, this is an FBI fucking...
Like, don't fucking trick me right here.
Well, the answer is no, even if I was being honest.
Yes, the answer is
First
no.
of all, I know I took the quiz once. I'm pretty vanilla is the thing. I know you're pretty, you're pretty whorish, so.
Bitch, I'm like 98% vanilla.
Damn. Maybe I deleted it.
I don't have mine saved.
Yeah, I think I took a screenshot at one point. I think, but I'll do it again before next episode. Maybe we'll talk about it again.
Yeah, we can talk about our fucking. We can take the white rice purity test like on
air.
I wonder if mine is lower than yours.
No, I feel like mine's probably... You had way more sex than me.
Mine has got to be lower than yours. A lower score means you've done more.
Okay, yeah. So yours is definitely lower. Yep, it's not here. I have no clue. I'll find...
God damn it.
That sucks. I was pretty vanilla though. I'm a pretty vanilla guy.
No, he's like a knife king. He's got like a pet play king. He's got.
It depends on who it is. If I you know, there are certain people that I would stay locked up in a cage for.
Who?
Billie Eilish.
Would you speak French?
I have a girlfriend and I really care a lot about her. So.
This is the second time we've shouted her out.
Yeah, shout
2
out my
episodes in a
girlfriend.
row.
Well, you keep bringing up fucking like weird sex questions.
What the fuck? You're the one who asked, dude.
I didn't ask anything.
Shitting in someone's mouth? Girl.
Look, we're not allowed to talk about new movies, so we got to
This is Furst Redux now. I hope you guys enjoy it.
To be fair, this has always been Furst Redux.
This is literally just like the outro to every episode.
The last 10 minutes is always some weird like sex thing.
Yeah.
I just think it's like funny.
I don't like get to talk about it with anyone else.
I'm very chill talking about sex. I don't think
I love talking about sex.
I think it's so funny. I think it's fun.
All the time, I'm just like sex.
I'm
like,
just
guys.
constantly thinking about sex.
Fuck.
I'm constantly thinking about fucking stuff.
You
You wouldn't believe the things that I fucked. Wrapping paper. You know, like the empty toilet paper rolls.
It fits into that.
This is when I was like 8. You know what I'm saying?
See, I don't think we should be having this conversation on air.
I'm literally kidding. I just get like real honest and I just start talking about everything that I've like fucked and like it just gets like weirder and weirder. Everybody's like, what the fuck?
Fucking FBI watch list.
Yeah, nope. Nope. Sorry about that, guys. We're trying to record an episode and we have some fucking dumbass in the other room fucking coughing and shit.
Like, imagine being fucking sick.
We're trying to be professional here.
Fucking loser.
Oh my god. So yeah, what should we watch tonight? Dead Poets Society or High School Musical?
Oh, fucking both. Wait, before we end off this episode, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you say I'm more Todd or Neil?
I have to watch the movie again.
What dead poet am I? We're gonna have to watch the movie so you can tell me.
Yep. I've only seen it once, and that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
It
You
really,
were there.
Really.
Wait, you were there, right?
No.
No, you weren't? Oh.
I was not there.
Oh, it was because you recommended watching the movie. Yep.
Yeah.
I cried, though. Very sad.
It's a very formative experience in
Yeah.
everyone's life. Dead Poet Society.
Robin Williams is so good. He's so good at, like, the parental, like, kind of guiding
I tear
role.
up. Ever since that fucking stupid sound started trending on TikTok, it's like, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I know. No. It makes me fucking tear up, bro.
That scene is really powerful. Good Will Hunting is so fucking good.
So good, but so sad.
Oh my god, that movie is incredible.
I need more movies like that, guys. Recommend me more movies like Dead Poet Society and Good Will Hunting.
You know what's the best place to get movies like that? Go on Letterboxd and look at lists.
Yeah.
And I always just look up, like, movies like such and such.
Those
and
are
it's always
fall
the
movies.
best selections. I was watching, sometimes they're not quite as good, but I was trying to find another, like, good police detective story. Also, I was like, movie like Prisoners. The only one that it doesn't work for is Shutter Island. Like, the amount of times that I've looked up movies like Shutter Island.
You can't find a movie like Shutter Island because Shutter Island is just fucking like...
Like, I just want another movie that takes place in an asylum that isn't fucking trash, like A Cure for Wellness. Sorry. Sorry.
A Cure for Wellness.
Fucking sucks. I'm sorry. A Queer for Wellness, yeah. A Cure for Wellness. Terrible fucking movie. I was so excited to watch that, too.
Yeah, I hate when, like, you want a movie to be good so you can, like, love it, but it's just not.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen, what the fuck is it called? Olé, I think?
No.
It's like a short film. It's on HBO. You can watch it on Max, right? It's like 12 minutes. So fucking good. I gave it a 5 out of 5. It's one of the best short films I've ever watched in my entire life.
Speaking of like
Opa.
Opa, okay.
That's what it's called. Watch Opa. Great short film. It's 12 minutes.
Yeah.
You can watch it on YouTube, I think,
Opa.
as well.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I just, like, there's so many, like, movie vibes that I really... Recently, I've been really wanting to find, like, movies, like, vibes of, like, Girl Interrupted, or, like, those, like, 2000s, like, not indie, but, like, 2000s, like, it's a specific vibe, you know?
Yeah.
Very specific vibe. So I watched this movie called Prozac Nation.
Okay.
It's based off a memoir about this woman, this Harvard student who's, like, dealing with, like, depression or borderline personality disorder. I don't remember exactly which one it is. And it has Christina Ricci in it and Michelle Williams.
Okay.
So I was, like, really, I was, like, hyped because I was, like, you know, this is going to be, like, my movie. And I didn't love it. However, I do... This isn't a spoiler in case you want to watch it.
Okay.
But I really just want to, like, talk about one of the quotes at the end of the movie because I think it's genuinely one of the worst quotes I've heard recently in a movie.
Oh, shit.
And this quote unquote. She's, like, this woman, the main character, she's, like, standing outside of, like, the place where she's getting her medication because Prozac Nation, right? And she goes, blah, blah, blah. She's like, we are the United States of Depression. We're a Prozac Nation. I was like,
bro.
Girl, that's fucking corny as fuck. United States of Depression.
That's kind of baller though.
Yeah, I mean,
like, it sucks, but it's kind of baller.
I don't know why it kind of reminds me of that, like, that Time magazine cover one, like, the divided states of America.
It's exactly the same.
I was
energy.
like, that was
exactly
everything. That was everything.
I love when people say that. They're like, the United States has never been more divided. It's like, we literally had a civil war.
Like, literally, like, what?
Like, what do you mean? But no, that the United States of Depression.
Prozac Nation. Like, girl.
Like, girl thought she ate with that.
Yeah.
Like, girl did not.
You know who ate? You know who ate? Christina Ricci did.
Which is always fun.
Michelle Williams.
Michelle Williams always eats.
She always does.
My favorite line from a movie last year, I think. Maybe not my favorite, but one of my favorites was Michelle Williams in The Fabelmans. And she says, because the whole movie kind of, I'm going to spoil Fabelmans a little bit, so if you haven't seen Fabelmans, maybe just, you know, skip ahead or whatever. But the whole movie, it kind of like, almost feels like it's shaming her because she, and to be fair, she's cheating on her husband. But, you know, at the end, she's talking to Gabriel or LaFell, right? I don't know what the character's name is, but.
Sammy, yeah. Sammy Fabelman.
Sammy. And she goes, you don't owe your life to anybody. And all of a sudden, in that one line, in her delivery of that line, you immediately forgive her for every single thing that she did in that movie. And you're like, she is so right for that.
Fabelman's so fucking good.
That movie was so... I think about the movie sometimes, and I'm like, that movie was... Oh, yeah.
I felt so many emotions watching that movie.
The fact that I honestly, in retrospective, I genuinely think Steven Spielberg could have and should have won an Oscar for Best Director. And I love what the Daniels did with Everything Everywhere, but Steven Spielberg really put his whole entire fucking heart into that movie. And it's such a flawlessly executed film. Be like, oh, Steven Spielberg already has like a fucking million awards. It's like, he hasn't won a Best Director award since Saving Private Ryan, like 1998.
That's a while ago.
Like, that was like 20 fucking years ago. Like, give him a fucking... I mean, Charlotte Wells obviously should have won for After Sun. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, we
but,
can all agree.
You know, we already know the Academy doesn't like women, so...
The Academy really said fuck women.
I cannot believe that Ruben fucking... Whatever the fuck his name was, Ruben Foster, whatever the fuck, got nominated for Triangle of Sadness. That...
I can't fucking believe All Quiet on the Western Front got best sound.
Oh my god,
no, best score, best soundtrack.
Best original score over Falcon Babylon.
Dude.
That was the shoe-in. That was the shoe-in of the night. Like, it was more... It was. I was more confident in that than I was in Keihu Kwan winning Best Supporting Actor.
Like, I was like, this is cement. Like, this is happening. And then it
didn't happen.
The shock that coursed through my entire body.
I was like, no!
Is this fucking happening?
Honestly,
Does that fucking
almost
happen?
as shocking as Brendan Fraser winning Best Actor. Great performance. I genuinely thought it was going to be Colin Farrell.
I have not thought about The Whale since I saw it in theaters. That would have been me. That would have been me if Babylon won Best Original Score.
If Babylon won anything, that would have been me, bro.
Like, are you fucking serious? It makes me annoyed because, like...
That was such a roller coaster of a night, dude.
I wish he would have won for something other than The Whale.
Brendan Fraser?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, he was good, but The Whale is not a great movie.
It fucking literally Colin Farrell, Paul Mescal, like...
Colin Farrell was so fucking good in that
So fucking good. They said... Fuck y'all Irish.
They said fucking... I love Jamie Lee Curtis, but Best Supporting Actress is such a joke. That was such a joke, Oscar.
Speaking of Best Supporting Actress, speaking of Stephanie Sue, I want y'all to go out and see Joyride.
I'm going to see it this week.
And support Stephanie Sue.
I'm seeing it this week.
That's it's great. Some people may be like, millennial humor. It's like so fucking unfunny. I thought it was fucking great. So yeah, and it's not doing that great. I don't think so.
Not really, no. Hard R raunchy comedies are it's tough to bring this back.
What kind of raunchy comedy?
Hard R. All right, let's address this. I get so fucking triggered when I go on Twitter.
Triggered.
Soy boy.
The lips are so triggered.
I get so triggered, truly, when I go on Twitter and I see people dragging celebrities like Jennifer Lawrence and whoever else, right, for saying that their movie is hard R. It's Glenn Powell, right, for his new rom-com coming out, and they're like, that's not what hard R means, and I'm like, words can have double meaning.
It's meant that for like.
It has hard R in correlation to film has always meant very R-rated, like lots of language, lots of sex, lots of gratuitous nudity, lots of violence, right? That's always been the meaning. There's never been some kind of weird, subtle meaning. So when people are like, no, it's racist. Why do they say the R word so much in that? The N word so much in that? I'm like, that is not what this is. Like, sit the fuck down, y'all. Like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It pisses me off. It truly does.
We had to address it.
Yep. But anyway, so I guess we'll wrap it up.
So we'll wrap this up.
Scratch that. Reverse it. That's my new thing.
Yeah. So yeah.
So we'll see you. We'll see y'all next week. See y'all next week on the podcast.
See y'all next week on the pod.
Support the strikers.
Yeah. Support the strike. Peace out, bitches.
Subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd,
4chan,
Caleb12, my Letterboxd handle.
Reddit.
We don't have 8chan.
LinkedIn.
Follow our Tumblr. DoorDash. Follow our Uber Eats account.
Follow our
Threads.
Our
Blueski. Fucking
Spotify.
Follow our Amazon Music.
Apple
Podcasts.
Music.
YouTube
Spotify
Music.
Stats.
Stats FM. Fucking follow our fucking.
WhatsApp.
Follow me on Kick.
Bumble, Hinge.
Follow our Tinder accounts.
Grindr.
I'm just kidding. I don't have a Tinder account.
He's loyal to his girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend.
I do have a Tinder though, because I'm single and ready to mingle.
Send her your dick pics.
Dick pic application still open.
Still, did you get any?
No.
No. It's like somebody you know watched the episode and they're like, oh.
I've always wanted to send her one.